Hi everyone, welcome to this new fun video. In this video I will be doing a sketchbook tour. On this channel I mainly post crochet and other crafty type of content, but I also illustrate. Lately, like the past 2 years, I have been drawing a lot less actually since I started crocheting, and crocheting has kind of taken over my whole life. I hope you're ready for a full sketchbook tour. I have worked on the sketchbook for I think about or almost a year and a half, and here it is. It's the standard arts creation sketchbook that everyone has. You can find it I think on Amazon or craft stores. It's quite popular. I feel like every artist has this sketchbook just because it's very good. I also have a few stickers on the front. I will try to link all the artists that I can remember that I used stickers of in the description, because I also use stickers throughout my sketchbook. So I'll have to take a moment to think about all the artists I used for the stickers. So if you're interested in one of these stickers, you can go through the list of artists I've linked. So this is a sketchbook and it's also kind of a scrapbook. Yeah, I don't know, I just really like using pictures and stuff like that and stickers to put in my sketchbook to make it a little bit fuller. I have to say I cheated a little bit for a few pages, because when I did Peachtober, which is like Inktober but from Furry Little Peach, I did glue together a few pages just because I didn't want my marker to go through the other side of the page, so I just skipped the next spread. So I technically didn't fill the whole sketchbook, if you know what I mean. But I'm gonna show you all the pages in just a second, and first I'm also gonna show you the art materials I've used throughout the sketchbook, because I have been using the same art materials for maybe 2 years now, or I actually have no idea, maybe even longer. I also illustrate on my iPad. Like I said, I haven't been drawing that much lately, and it will probably stay that way, but I still want to start a new sketchbook soon, and it will probably take me another 1.5 or 2 years to fill it up. I love doing things like Peachtober, for example, because then I'm just very focused on drawing for a full month, but usually I'm just so busy with crochet projects and I really only want to spend my time crocheting. But I do also draw, just so you know, and well, obviously because of this video, and I also want to focus more on live streams on YouTube where I draw. So if you are interested in illustration content, be sure to subscribe, because I want to use my live streams on YouTube for drawing and then most of my videos on YouTube for crocheting. So there's kind of something for everyone. I don't have a particular schedule for going live, by the way. So yeah, just so you know, I want to focus using live streams for drawing, and then my usual videos for crafty content and crochet. Sometimes maybe also illustration, but I don't know. I'm still figuring out stuff, but I think it's nice to focus on drawing for my live streams, because then I have a little bit of motivation to actually draw. So let's get into the materials I use and then the sketchbook tour. So here you have my sketchbook. It's an arts creation sketchbook, like I already mentioned. I'm first gonna show you the materials I use. So here is my little bag. I mainly use polychromos pencils from Faber-Castell. This is my most used pencil, I think, because I use it for outlines like sketches. I use this white small Posca marker for highlights. And then I also use these Stabilo fine liners sometimes to finish off some outlines on my drawing. I also use random washi tape that I have lying around, random eraser, sharpener, nothing special. Then I really love this. I actually want to buy a bigger version of this, maybe of the same brand, maybe of another brand, I have no idea. But these are the Sakura Koi watercolors. And please don't mind my sponge because I have never washed it before. But these are all the colors you get. I'm actually missing a few colors that I would really like in the set. For example, a pinky color, a more of a lighter purple. Those are the colors I usually use a lot, and these aren't included in this set, which is kind of sad. So I would definitely like to buy a bigger set, but I just love this format because you can just use this brush and you don't need to set up anything else. You can just use it as it is, and you don't need any additional setup for paint. Okay, so my battery died and it also started raining, but I don't know if you can hear it or not, but really love this little palette, and I would love to buy a bigger one with more colors that I actually want to use. I also have this little palette, but I don't use it as often. It's a Van Gogh watercolor palette, and it's the metallic set, and I think it costed about 30 euros, which is actually a lot, I think, because I only use a few of these colors, and you really need to pack on the color if you want to see a difference, but it's a nice touch to have for in a sketchbook. I don't think I would buy it again just because it was 30 euros. These are the acrylic markers that I use from Molotow, and I love using them. I have used Posca markers before, but I wanted to change it up a little bit, and now I use these markers. This is the color selection. I especially love this bright fluorescent pink. I love using it so much. So yeah, these are the colors I use for acrylic markers. And then the last thing I sometimes use are these Caran d'Ache Neocolor water resistant wax pastels. I love using these. They give like a very nice texture to your drawing or painting, and you can also use it over the acrylic marker, which is what I usually do. So here are my colors. They aren't arranged by color, by the way, but yeah, these are the colors I have. I use them to add a little bit more texture to my drawings. So now let's start with the actual sketchbook tour. By the way, I'm on my crusty, dusty tablecloth. I really need to buy a new tablecloth for a kitchen table, but I did clean it. It just looks a little bit rusty. So this is the first page, I guess. Well, not officially a page. This keeps falling out, but this is my business card. This is the sticker I use if I ever send out a little package, but I don't have a web shop. This is a sticker I made recently. This one I made on my Cricut. This is a picture of one of the expos I did. Well, I think it's the only expo I did this year. And here is me with one of my drawings. So this is the first official spread. This was the first thing I drew in the sketchbook, and I like it a lot. It's kind of like meet the artist, hippie hooray. And then some details about me and my little family and a drawing of me. It's a little bit more realistic than what I usually draw. A drawing that I really like. It's like an angel cat, and yeah, I love how it turned out. I made a print of this to give it to a friend as well. These are some random sketches that I did with my wax pastels. I just love the texture of these. A little painting I did. I think I did this on a live stream back when I was streaming on Twitch. I don't remember. Or I could have just filmed it for a vlog, but I really like this painting. I think it's very cute. A very random page with mainly just sketches. You'll notice that I don't really use the sketchbook for sketches, but mostly for actual finished drawings and paintings. Here's another sketchy page. I did this little sketch for a painting I did, but I actually didn't like how the painting turned out, and then I just filled up the rest of the spread. Oh, and this is a little cat spider that I really like. Maybe I can do something with this sketch later on. This is a painting that I made. I wanted to do something with a border like this, and I went with a cat paw, and then eventually I turned it into a tapestry design with crochet, and I think it turned out so cute. I haven't made any tapestry designs this year, but I really love how this one turned out, and maybe I can hang it up somewhere in our house. Random sketches from Pinterest pictures that I found and printed out just with pencil and fine liners. Here are some never seen before sketches of a dress that I wanted to make, but it never turned into something. Here are some pictures of this is crocheted and an original design, and this is knit and an original design with my cat Mona. And here are some other sketches of items like clothing items I wanted to make and crochet, but I actually never did it. This is a sticker I made for a streaming event of someone I know, and then this is one of my stickers that I made to send out to my pattern testers, because I have worked on one crochet pattern so far and I sent the testers this sticker as a thank you. I also really love this painting. I think it's very cute. Maybe the contrast is a little bit off because it's all kind of like the same color, but I still really like the concept of this painting. Then here is a sketch I did on my iPad first. You'll see throughout this sketchbook I do this a lot, that I first sketch on my sketchbook, and then here is the painting, and I actually really prefer the sketch more than the actual painting because I feel like her face is a little bit weird in this painting, but it's fine. Here is another random sketch of a clothing item I want to make, and I actually saw it in one of my dreams, so I noted it down. And then here are some stickers of a tattoo artist I went to. Then this page I drew something and I thought it was so ugly, so I covered it up with this digital drawing that I printed out of myself. And then here are some more sketches with my pastels, and then the background is my I think Posca markers back then still. I don't know what to think about it. I think it's like a fun sketch maybe. This page is dedicated to my boyfriend. I made this digital drawing like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, a long time ago, and then I printed it out, and these are stickers of my boyfriend's band. And then he also printed out the Pikachu Van Gogh cards before I had the actual cards. So yeah, this is a little spread dedicated to my boyfriend. I also really love this spread. I used this spread as an inspiration for plates I painted. I'll show a picture up on the screen, but I really love how this turned out. It's probably one of my favorites spreads throughout the sketchbook. I really love like random elements throughout the spread. I should do it more often because I haven't done that often lately. And again, I used my pastels for this. I just love the texture so much. This again is made with my pastels, and I think it's so cute. It was very simple, very quick doodles, but it's very cute. This also is one of my favorite spreads, although it's kind of simple and it's a little bit messy. Maybe I can one day turn this into a painting on like an actual canvas or something, or decent paper, because this is one of my favorite paintings, although I think not that many people will agree, but I just love the simplicity of it, which is very rare for me to say because I'm not simple at all with my art. Then this was a sketch for a drawing I made on paint. I made it for a Q&A video on my YouTube channel a long time ago. And then this is the actual paint illustration that I made, and I was so proud of myself that I made this all in paint with just one layer. And now I have a Windows laptop, so I can actually use paint more often if I want to do paintings in this style. Then this I did on a Twitch stream, just very simple drawing, and then I turned it into a Cricut sticker, and it actually has a little bit of a sparkle to it, but I don't know if you can see it. If I show it like this, my window just reflects onto it. I have like a window on top of the kitchen, so it sometimes is a little bit annoying, but yeah, I made this on stream and then I made it into a sticker with my Cricut. These are all sketches for Peachtober. Usually before October, I start out with making all the sketches for each individual drawing that I want to make. So here are those drawings. And then now we arrive at actual Peachtober. And I love all these drawings so much. I actually think they are a lot better than the year before, but the year before I did them all digitally, and this year actually last year I wanted to do them all in my sketchbook, and I'm just gonna flip through them. There are a few that are like my favorite paintings I've made. Some of them also have like the metallic paint. And yeah, in between I taped down these pages just because I didn't want to like the marker come through or anything. And of course this year I'm gonna participate as well and hopefully do all the prompts because I love this so much. This also has a little bit of a metallic vibe to it. Some of these were kind of quickly done, and then others, this is probably my favorite spread, one of my favorite spreads in my sketchbook. Just these two I love so much. And then these I also really like, to be honest. This is just a little girl, and here is Snorlax for snooze. Candles, I also really like this setup. It's kind of simple but cute, and I used a black Posca marker for the background and then just added my pastels on top to add a little bit of a green tint to it. And here again, I did the same for like the little grit, but it's kind of subtle, but I love working with like black Posca marker on the background or acrylic marker or just acrylic paints. You could use that as well. I really love like the effect of that, and then you can layer on color on top of it if you like. This is one of my least favorite ones I did for Peachtober, but it's still kind of cute. We're almost at the end, you guys. So here's a little fairy. I actually forgot her wings. I only noticed a few days afterwards that she should have wings, but she doesn't. She just floats, I guess. And this one is very funny as well. A special letter for you. I like your butt. I don't know, I just think I'm hilarious or something. And then these, also quite cute. I don't really know what to say about these. These are just based on the prompts. I also really like the colors of this one. I like bright colors lately. I have my like focuses on which colors I like to use. And this pink is very nice as well. And then this is the last one, which is spooky, and now we go back to like real life, just sketching. This is a digital drawing I did a few years ago, and I think it's still one of my favorites because it's very, very cute. I should do more drawings based on this style, and like these eyes are very cute, I think. Then this was the first, here you can see my swatches. This was the first time using these Posca markers. So I wanted to test them out with this sketch. I think it's very cute. This is also a very old digital drawing, like I mean like 3 years old or maybe 2 years old, I guess. And it's still one of my favorites because I think it's very cute. And then here's another drawing with my new acrylic markers. And here's another one. I think I was doing Whimsuary, which is also like a prompt list. I don't really remember. And then these are digital drawings I did of cats, and I want to do more drawings of cats. So if you're interested, send me a message. And then this was also partly done with the acrylic markers, and then my watercolors, especially for the clouds and everything. Also one of my favorite paintings I've done. I have quite a few, I think. This is just a random spread with like a lot of stickers, and here this is an apron I designed and sewn. Here is Here is a little corset. I made the fabric. I made a custom fabric with my own drawings. And then I've sewn it by hand into this corset. This is also one of the designs I crocheted and designed myself. Here is a little knitted sweater again, but it has a matching bag. I don't know if you can see it. And then here is an upcycle that I did. I bought this pink sweater and then I upcycled it with an added collar and frillies and like these appliques that I made myself. So yeah, this is a little scrapbooky spread. I don't like this spread at all, but I think it was for Whimsyweary. Yeah, I don't like it at all. I don't know why, it's just, I don't like it. Here is another painting I did, and then here you can see I kind of edited a little bit in my on my iPad, and here is the full design, and here is the design on this page. Here you can see the drawing, and then I edited it on my iPad and printed it out. Here is a drawing of chickens. I remember doing this in the library and I think it's so cute, and then I edited it on my iPad and I added this rainbow, although Evert, my boyfriend, said he preferred it without the rainbow and without the sparkles, but I actually think it's cuter, and I also adjusted the colors a little bit because some of these colors were a little bit muddy in my opinion. Yeah, here's another spread full of pictures. I think this was an empty spread and then afterwards I just decided to use pictures. This was originally it's mirrored in this image. But this was band merch of my boyfriend's band, and I added a crocheted skirt on the bottom, and then I painted my melody on the back. The video from previous week is about this project and it has 50 views, which is very low for my account. So if you're interested in seeing this little band t-shirt upgrade, be sure to check it out. It's the video before this video. I don't know why it has such low views, but definitely check it out if you're interested. Then this is also one of my own designs, and this picture is made at my job actually. And then here is the same outfit I was wearing, and it has a matching vest for Mona, and then I made another matching vest for my boyfriend Evert, but I need to adjust it a little bit. But here's like a family picture. And then this was one of my cosplays oh my god, this is one of my cosplays I made recently. Yeah, I have like 3 videos about this project over on my YouTube channel if you're interested. Then another cute drawing I did, I think in the library, and then I edited it a little bit, but I printed this on normal printing paper, so the quality is a little bit off. But this was it edited. Then I also did this one in the library. I painted so many times in the library this year. And then I also edited it on my iPad because I totally didn't like these colors. I thought it was so muddy and not very cute, so I adjusted it a lot on my iPad. This is just a weird and ugly spread. I don't know what to say about this. This is also one of my favorite spreads in the sketchbook. Yeah, just little mice, and I love all these cute designs. I wanted to go for another like cluttered spread filled with little sketches, and I think I succeeded a lot. I should do this more like I mentioned earlier. Here's some circus inspired sketches, and then here is the digital drawing I made based on these sketches. Not one of my favorites, but it's still quite cute. Then this I drew based on like a flower book I have, like a floral encyclopedia. I don't know how to say that in English. And then I made this little women, this little woman. I made this little girl on the bottom. Oh my god, I can't speak. I'm sorry, you guys. Then these are two, oh, the sun is suddenly changing a little bit, but these are two stickers I made for the expo I was doing this year. So I think this is very cute. It's like a heart shape, which I really love. I'm very proud of this concept I came up with. But this is digitally drawn as drawn. Oh my god, you guys. This is digitally drew? Am I... This was drawn digitally as well. Here are some sketches for ideas for polymer clay creations I could maybe one day do. And then I really love this. I just looked up an image on Pinterest of like a landscape, and I went in with my acrylic markers immediately, and I was so proud because from far away it kind of looks like the picture. And then I drew this butterfly thingy, and then I edited it together on my iPad, but I actually prefer the drawing by itself a lot more than what I made on my iPad. Here are some sketches for necklaces I wanted to make, and here you can see how the necklaces turned out. I think very cute. I love them so much. Well, especially this one I'm gonna wear more often on like daily, but this one I made specifically for the cosplay I showed earlier because it's Queen of Hearts inspired. I wanted to draw some animals from memory, and I'm not the biggest fan of the spread, to be honest. I do really love the frog. The frog is so cute, but the rest I'm not the biggest fan of. And then here are some actual sketches, you guys. I was feeling very uninspired like a few weeks ago, so I decided to look on Pinterest and other illustrations to get some more ideas. Of course, the typical Polly Pocket format for drawings. And then this, I made this into an actual drawing a few pages afterwards. And then some more sketches. And then I made, here you can see the original sketch, and then I sketched it on my iPad and printed it out, and here is the final painting. I did this, I think this was my first live stream on YouTube, so this is what I made. Yeah, here is the sketch I was talking about like 1 minute ago, and here is the final drawing. Another sketch I did. I think this one is very cute as well. And then this is probably one of my favorites, and it's also a little bit shiny. It says no service. I think it's very cute. I would love to make this into a sticker one day. Preferably a shiny sticker. And then this is my last page, but this evening I'm actually gonna go live to test out new art supplies, and I'm gonna fill in this page with my new acrylic paints. I haven't really worked with acrylic paints, especially not in a sketchbook, so yeah, this was my last page. And that's the end of my sketchbook, you guys. This video took so long, but I really hope you enjoyed it and got some inspiration out of it, and let me know in the comments which drawing is your favorite, and I'll see you in next week's video. Have a good day or night. Bye bye!